Hey faves, stick around and let's make this yummy breaded sausage. Hi family, welcome to Legacy Live TV. On today's video we are making breaded sausage, and first of all we are going to measure a half cup of water into a bowl. Yes, I'm not adding everything because I'm trying to be careful so we don't end up having a messy dough. And I added one egg. Yes, as you can see guys, one egg, and I added my 3 grams of yeast to the water. So right now I'm going to try and whisk everything together until everything is fully combined. Yes guys, I'm going to whisk until everything is fully combined. So we are going to keep whisking it. Yes, we want to make sure the yeast, the egg and the water are properly combined, just like I'm doing. Look at it. Yes guys, so I'm going to set it aside. In another bowl I have 2 cups of flour, a pinch of salt, I have some sugar. Yes guys, I'm using 2 tablespoons of sugar. So I'm going to gently add my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients. Guys, at this stage you can decide to use your hands to do the mixing, and at the same time you can just decide to use your spoon or your fork, just like I'm doing. Guys, you can see the water is not enough, so I'm going to go ahead and add in a little more amount of water to it, and I'm still going to mix guys. Yes, doing this is really interesting. We're going to keep mixing and mixing. I added in more water. We have to be very careful with the water that we are adding to it. Now our dough is ready. Look at it guys. So I'm going to set it aside and allow it to rise for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes I'm going to bring it out, just like I'm doing. I'm going to flour my work surface. Then I'm going to knead the dough. Yes, I'm going to knead it. Yes, I'm going to add in my butter to the dough. Yes guys, I have a tablespoon of butter. Yes, that's enough. Or it's called margarine as well, the cooking butter. Yes, I added 1 tablespoon of it to it. So I'm going to thoroughly mix it into my dough, and I'm going to knead until the entire butter is properly and completely mixed into my dough. Yes, just like I'm doing. Yes guys, if we notice that or it looks messy or sticky, we're going to try and add small flour to our surface. Guys, look at what I have now. Yes guys, as you can see, it's so fluffy. So make sure you take your time to knead this stage for at least 10 minutes so you can have a fine dough just like I have. Yes, look at how beautiful the dough looks. Yes, it looks really good. So now in my bowl I'm going to add in some vegetable oil, cream it, uh, and then place my dough in it. I'm doing this so that my dough doesn't get sticky in the bowl by the time it rises. So I'm going to place it in my bowl just like I just did, and I'm going to cover it and allow it to rest for 1 hour. And I'm going to make sure that the dough increases in size. So guys, it's been 1 hour and my dough is actually more fluffy than before, and now it's time to do the work. Here we have to be very careful so we don't add too much flour to our dough. You can decide not to even knead it anymore. After bringing it out, you just cut it into equal sizes. Yes, because it's fluffy already, but because I like being extra, and that's why I'm trying to knead it more. Now we're going to cut this into 6 or 8 equal parts, or you can even decide to cut it into 10. It depends on the amount of sausage that you have. Guys, it depends on the amount of sausage that you have, but I have just 6 pieces of sausage that I want to use in making this recipe. So I'm going to cut my dough into 6 pieces, but I know that cutting it into 6 pieces means it's going to be big, so I might end up having leftover dough that I'm actually probably going to fry and make it look like donuts. or I might not have, but I think I'm going to have, because I have just six sausage that are chicken sausage that I'm going to be using in making this. So I'm going to thoroughly knead this and then roll it out. Yes, just like I'm doing. At this stage, we have to be very, very careful. We have to study the process of making sure we have a very neatly woven what's it called, breaded sausage, just like I'm doing. So we're going to stretch. So I'm going to repeat the process by adding my sausage, and I'm going to slit it by the side. Okay, my advice is that if you want to make yours at home, kindly use a sharp edged knife, like a pointed knife, instead of using the pizza cutter, because the pizza cutter that I use here doesn't really do justice to how to divide it. Yes, guys. So I'm still keeping up with me trying to roll out the dough and placing my chicken sausage in the middle. So So we are done with the woven one. Now I'm just going to roll this out and then wrap it around my sausage. So this is the second method that I will be using to wrap my bread around my sausage. So I'm going to try and stretch this as much as possible to make sure it is long enough so it can be able to wrap my sausage. but here I'm trying to spread it. Yes guys, just to make sure I use just the singular one in wrapping the entire dough. So I'm going to cut this into three. Yes, so I'm going to use the bigger one, which is the one in the middle, to do the wrapping first, and eventually if it is enough, that's fine. If not, I'm still going to take the leftover on my work surface and wrap it around it as well. So it's not enough, so I'm going to use the remaining one on my work surface to wrap around it. So I'm going to use the remaining two. Yes guys, just to make sure that our sausage is well wrapped in our breaded dough. Yes, so we can have a wonderful breaded sausage. So I'm done wrapping that, so I'm going to repeat the process with the remaining dough that I have. I'm going to wrap it around my sausage as well, and that is it guys. We are getting closer to having a yummy sausage. Yes, breaded sausage. Look at it now. We are done. Look at all our sausage bread ready. Yes, guys, lest I forget to tell you guys, this is one of my best snacks. Yes, guys, forget meat pie. I'm not a fan of meat pie, but when it comes to breaded sausage, guys, I can buy it with my last card. So I'm going to set it aside for 30 minutes so it can improve a little bit more. Look at it now. After 30 minutes, I've egg washed it and I sprinkle some sesame seed on top of it, and now it is ready to be what's it called, air dry. So I'm going to be using my air fryer to do this. Yes guys, it's placed in there already. Look at it, looking really beautiful. So now I'm going to place it in my air fryer and allow it to cook. Yes, I'm going to leave it there for about 15 minutes. Yes, after 15 minutes I'm going to see it. Yes guys, it's been 15 minutes and it looks really yummy. So I checked it at 10 minutes and I noticed that the upper part is ready, so I flip it to the other side and I leave it to cook for another 5 minutes. And here is what we have, and a total of 15 minutes at 150 degree. Yes guys, look, this looks really beautiful. I just hope I don't finish every single one of it before anybody stumble on me to have some with me. Yes guys, here is the final outcome of our product. Yes, our sausage bread looks really good. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post a brand new video. I love you all. Bye.